Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good
I'd
evening.
like to welcome you to the July 23rd, 2025 City of Springfield License Commission meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order at 5:30 p.m. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Did all commissioners have an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Any corrections? No.
Oh.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
I'm going to abstain due to my absence, and to my fellow commissioners, I do apologize for that as well.
thank you. Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay. Next item on the agenda is a petition for transfer of wine and malt beverages package store license from Ella K Realty LLC, DBA Quick Mart to 5 Star 603 Wilbraham Inc., DBA Quick Mart, located at 603 Wilbraham Road, Mian Zubair Salim, Manager of Record.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. This is Neil Phillips. I represent the petitioner, and we're seeking approval of the transfer of beer and wine license or malt license to this new corporation, which is part of an entity that's buying the business. The gas station that encompasses the Quick Mart. And this gentleman hopes to lease out part of the Quick Mart to continue the service of beer and wine that is there now.
Okay. And this gentleman is who you said again? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, you want to identify yourself?
Yes, my name is Mia Zubair Salim.
Okay,
He's been in the industry for about 7 years now.
7 years, yes.
7 years. As
Yeah.
the manager of record?
As a manager of record anywhere?
No.
No, just as an employee in
Yes.
that industry.
Yes.
So you don't have any experience being a manager of record?
No,
No.
No. Okay. Are you tip certified?
no, not yet.
No, yet.
Not yet, but he will be if you allow this license transfer.
Okay. Okay, how many other people will be selling alcohol?
Probably 2 additional clerks, 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Are they tip certified?
There will be. Yeah.
But no one is
already-
tip certified right now.
One is.
Okay.
His brother will be assisting him, who's here also. Yeah. Right here, if you want to say hello to the
Yeah.
picture, sir. We have a tight screen here. Sorry about that.
Hi, how you doing?
Identify
Good
yourself.
afternoon, everybody. So my name is Mohammed Salim. I'm one of the actually already have the beer wine business in Springfield. So actually we've been working together. So he's been helping me most of them, like almost 7 years now. So he already knows. So he's first time buying this business by his own. So that's is all about. If any question, please.
What was your other license, sir? You want to identify that address, please?
Yeah, we have Liberty Gas Springfield.
Liberty Gas?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And that's been going for how long? 10 years?
9 years.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, and where do you live, sir? And now, Mr. Salim,
188 Clearwater Circle, Ludlow, Mass.
in where, Mass? I'm sorry?
Ludlow.
Ludlow, Mass? Okay. Okay. Any questions from the commissioners?
I see that. Yeah.
No.
No. She's okay. Go.
I have a couple more questions. What are gonna be the hours of business?
The hours of business for the gas was 6 to 11, but 8 to 11 on the
Alcohol.
alcohol,
timing.
Okay,
which is consistent with what's happening right now there, correct?
Yes, only Sunday. till
Sunday 10 starting at 10.
10 to
Yeah,
11.
10 to
that's,
11.
That's the allowance.
And that'll be your situation too, yes.
okay. And, how many hours would you say you will be spending there?
8 hours.
Every
Yeah,
day,
approximately, yeah.
8 hours every day,
8 hours every day? Okay.
minimum.
Any other questions from the commissioners?
No.
No? Okay, John?
No, 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 no. Good.
No? Okay. So Mr. Salim, do you understand that the importance of being tip certified?
Yes.
Okay, so we need you to get that tip certification as soon as possible.
Okay.
And all your employees should also be, or they have to be tip certified as well. You do have to keep those tip certification readily available in case that the police or any compliant officers comes in and requests to see them, they should be on the premises.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
You do understand that it will be your responsibility if anything happens, whether it is, alcohol that was sold to someone underage, or, and anything that happens, that you will be responsible and you will have to answer to this board.
Okay.
Do you accept that,
Yes,
responsibility?
Mhm.
You do. Okay. Then I am going to make a motion to approve the petition for transfer of wine and malt beverages package store license from Ella K Realty LLC, DBA Quick Mart, to 5 Star 603 Wilbraham Inc., DBA Quick Mart located at 603 Wilbraham Road, Mian Subir Salim, manager of record, pending that the license office receives a copy of the tip certification.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Next item is a petition for transfer of all alcoholic beverages package store license from Ayan Corp, DBA Johnny Mac Liquor, to Nax Radin Krishna Inc., DBA Johnny Mac Liquor, located at 1949 Wilbraham Road, Emil Patel, manager of record.
Mr. Chairman, this is Josh Levine from Levine Law in East Long Meadow, representing Nashradhi Krishna Incorporated.
Okay, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Nice to see you again. Thank you all for having me. As I mentioned, I'm representing Nashradhi Krishna. They're planning on purchasing Johnny Mac Liquors at 1949 Wilbraham Road in Springfield. Mr. Emil Patel is with me tonight. He will be the manager of record. He is currently the manager of record and of another store in West Springfield, and totally has over 10 years of retail managerial experience. And he and his family own a number of liquor stores in the area, so he has a lot of familial support for staffing, etc. He's planning on working at least 40 hours a week on the premises, and he is currently tips trained. He will plan to employ 2 other clerks at the store, both of which are tips trained, and any new employees will also be tips trained. He is well versed in that area. He's not planning on making any interior changes or changes to the hours. And they're also seeking approval of the pledge of collateral of the license and inventory as part of their application.
Attorney, Levine, did I hear you say that he is manager of record in West Springfield?
Correct.
Okay. Unfortunately, he cannot be the manager of record at two locations.
Right, and he is intending to change the manager of record in West Springfield once, if this is approved and goes through.
Commissioners, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the past, we have waited for that to happen first. And then we have made a decision. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I believe, yes. So I believe you have to be relieved completely of your responsibilities in West Springfield before we can go ahead and approve this petition.
Okay, I've not run into this particular situation, I understand, and I will talk to my client about that. If, do you state or table the application, or have you in the past approved contingent on the change of manager happening at the other store?
What I can do is I can make a suggestion to the commissioners, and that would be to continue to our I don't know how much time you need to address West Springfield. But we can either continue to our next meeting in August or September.
Okay.
How much time would he need to straighten out the situation in West Springfield?
We can pull together the application very quick. I'm out of town next week is the only problem. I would have to look at the West Springfield schedule and determine when that would be available.
How about you say you're gonna be gone next week?
Right, I'm just seeing if I can pull up the schedule for West Springfield. I don't know if they have it online. They don't have their schedule online. Would it be possible to table to the next meeting? And, well, I don't think it will happen by the next meeting, which is that the second week in
The
August for
13th,
you?
August 13th.
I don't think it will happen by then. If we could push it to the next meeting.
So the attorney
but I'm-
Levine, that would be August 27th.
Okay. I would think we could have it in place by then.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to continue the petition for transfer of all alcoholic beverages package store license from Mayan Corporation, DBA Johnny Mac Liquor, to Nash Radhi Krishna Inc., DBA Johnny Mac Liquor, is located at 1949 Wilbraham Road, Emil Patel, manager of record, to the August 27th meeting.
Second,
There is Commissioner Cade,
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you so much for understanding.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Have a good evening. Next, is a petition for all alcoholic beverage license for Antojos Corporation, DBA Antojos Springfield, located at 263 Hancock Street, Anulfo Estrella, manager of record.
Yes, good evening. Josh Goldstein. I'm here the attorney from Bacon Wilson here on behalf of Antojos Corp. If it's okay with the commission, I'll just kind of dive into my discussion and then open it up for questions.
Yes.
So again, just to reiterate, I'm along with the proposed manager of record, Anolfo Estrella. He's present with me today. Antojo has been open and operating at 263 Hancock Street since March 31st of 2025. It's a restaurant and store specializing in the sale of frozen foods, desserts and beverages, such as crepes, acai bowls, milkshakes, frozen yogurts, smoothies, and so forth. The applicant desires to incorporate alcoholic beverages into its existing theme by giving customers 21 years of age and older the opportunity to add alcohol into the flavorful beverages that they offer for sale. This business concept is kind of a new and up and coming concept in many surrounding cities and bigger cities. Of course, all ownership and employees will be tip certified. The manager of record and ownership group is already tip certified or ServSafe certified and properly trained in the sale and service of alcoholic beverages. And of course, only employees over the age of 18 and who are tip certified will sell and serve alcohol at the premises if we are approved. Further, all customers who desire to purchase alcohol at the premises will first have their IDs examined by the employee serving the alcohol and then validated through an ID scanner. I've advised Stephen to, always err on the side of caution when selling and serving alcoholic beverages to customers, such as to never serve to a customer who may be, too intoxicated or, never accept an ID, whether fraud, whether it's believed to be fraudulent or expired. Next, so the building is located in a smaller commercial plaza that includes other commercial businesses with no direct residential abutters. It's a small space consisting of approximately 1,428 square feet. There will be no exterior banners, streamers, or other promotional materials advertising the sale of alcoholic beverages at the property. Antojo's hours of operation are Monday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's not necessarily a late night spot like a bar, which may have a tendency to create excess noise and disturbances to the community. And the total occupancy is only 15. As a result, it's not an overly busy establishment that will create a lot of noise, traffic, or disturbances to the community. In addition, the licensed premises has a lot of parking with 15 plus parking spaces located on the front side and back of the premises, as well as adequate dumpsters located behind the establishment for the removal of trash. There is a food truck near the premises that is not affiliated with Antojos. When Antojos began to lease the property, they did not want to infringe on their ability to make a living. And the two places seem to really complement one another. Obviously, you can go get tacos at the food truck and then go in for a sweeter treat at Antojos. We did meet with the Old Hill Neighborhood Council on July 9th and the Planning Board on July 16th. The Planning Board recommended to approve our application with conditions that the hours of operation remain the same and there be no exterior advertising materials, which was included in our application that there would not be. The Old Hill Neighborhood Council denied to support this endeavor based on three factors. The first being that Antojos has only been open for 3 months. However, now we are approaching 4 months, I think most of the time some of the liquor license applicants haven't been open at all. And are waiting for their liquor license to open the business. So we actually viewed that, their success and business operations these 4 months as a positive factor. And second, they noted that there's no guaranteed method of assuring that will be no underage purchases of alcohol. Of course, there is never a way to 100% guarantee that, but we believe our 2-step validation process is a very strong method. Lastly, they noted that patrons do have the ability to take alcoholic beverages to go. As of May 1st, 2024, establishments licensed for on-premise alcohol sales may sell mixed drinks for off-premises consumption under certain conditions. Obviously, if that was a route they did want to pursue, they would make sure to fulfill the conditions, which are, of course, that the customer is over the age of 21. The alcoholic beverages are in a sealed container and are bought in connection with a food purchase with a limitation of 64 ounces. And mixed drinks must be transported in a trunk or a non-passenger area of a motor vehicle. Naturally, Antolos fully intends to comply with these requirements. Just to end it up, the two owners are residents of Springfield themselves and are very excited for this new opportunity and sincerely care about the safety of this community. They understand that being the holder of a liquor license is a significant privilege and not a right. I truly believe in my discussions with Anolfo that they, have earned the right and deserve a chance to prove to the commission that it has the ability to safely and serve alcoholic beverages to its customers and continue to be a great addition to the neighborhood. And as such, we respectfully request that the License Commission approve this application.
Okay. Thank you. Any questions from the commissioners?
Yes, not a question, but a comment. We did receive the letter from the old neighborhood council. And normally I know that we take their recommendation pretty seriously. However, we don't necessarily need their recommendation, but we oftentimes, since historically, we've always respected their recommendation. So I would perhaps would like to, this is my observation, and what I would probably would like to do is have the old neighborhood council come in to us and explain exactly their concerns.
Commissioner Cade, I can tell you, I am in room 205 in City Hall with public access, and no one is here.
No one's there. Okay.
Commissioner Cade, were you suggesting that we ask the Old Hill Neighborhood Council to come in, or were you hoping they were here today?
Well, I thought that someone at least might have been here to represent the council since they are in opposition. And the letter indicated that there were several, even city officials who were not, who were opposed to this. I think it mentioned the Ward 4 City Councilor Marlo Brown, and there was Barbara Gresham, school committee person, and there was also State Representative Bud Williams as well. I think that's his district, 11 Hamlin District.
Commissioner Cade, would you like to read that letter into the record?
I think I have a copy here. Let me see if I can pull that up. One second. Pull it up here. Okay, here it is. It's dated July 22nd. City of Springfield Liquor Commission, License Commission, 34 Court Street, regarding all alcohol beverages liquor license. To the members of the Liquor License Commission Board, on behalf of the Old Hill Neighborhood Council Board, we would like to deny our support for this endeavor. Please allow this letter to serve as our denial for Antojo's Corporation Springfield requests for an on-premises all alcohol beverages liquor license for the premises located at 263 Hancock Street, Springfield, Mass. After consulting with neighborhood residents and business owners, we have determined this to not be feasible project, and we are not in support of this time. We acknowledge a need for local grassroots business to grow and flourish. However, after only being in business for 3 months, patrons allowed to take alcohol drinks to leave and not a guaranteed method of assuring no one underage purchases alcohol has not proven to be a vested business within our neighborhood tract. Besides the aforementioned entities above, Ward 4 City Councilor Marlo Brown, Ward 5 City Councilor LeVar Click Bruce, the 11 Hamden District Representative Bud L. Williams are all in opposition. The NAACP, located on Alden Street, expressed its opposition as well. Therefore, we are not in support for an all alcohol beverage liquor license for the premises located at 263 Hancock Street at this present time. Sincerely. And that's Barbara Gresham, Board President.
Thank you, Commissioner King.
No problem.
So we didn't get any letters from Bud Williams and anybody else in the council who's opposed of this, did we?
Not that I'm aware of.
So they didn't submit a letter of opposement to be landed in record of oppose. So, okay, that's it's good to hear.
May I say something? I don't know if we're allowed to talk.
Of course.
Sure.
Who made this be?
I'm Anulfo Estrella. I'm the owner of the property that we're speaking about right now.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about the coatings you guys were talking about, but Marlo Brown, that council, he has been to my business. So it's a little weird that he's opposing to this petition. I'm 30 years old. I come from New York with a mindset, you know, a good idea. I feel like there was a car wash there where people used to sleep in the streets. I'm cleaning up the area. I'm giving a lot of employments. Thanks to my business, there's been over 300,000 people, not 3,000, not 300, over 300,000 people watching Springfield because of my business. I have proof of it. Social medias, you know, what I've done is for the community. I'm not gonna sell alcohol. Like if you come in and you ask for a beer, I'm not selling a beer. I'm putting alcohol into the theme of my business. If you come asking for a bottle, I am not selling you a bottle. So my concept is not to get people drunk. It just that was what I wanted to explain, because a lot of people think that I'm just gonna sell alcohol. I want to sell bottles and serve, you know, hard liquor. It's not, you know, it's just going into the theme that I already have.
Okay, sir, let me ask you a question, because apparently because the Upper Hill Council and none of these city councilmen or Bud Williams, any of them took the time to come in front of us of your opposition. What did the city council say to you of their opposition? What exactly were their words?
He didn't go before city council.
I mean, the
Old Hill Council.
the neighborhood council. I'm sorry, the neighborhood
Yeah.
council.
It was really, I mean, it was those three main points that they hit. That's kind of that, and it was kind of the same discussion in our meeting. I know multiple of their board members had been to Antojos, has really loved it, like love it as an addition to the neighborhood. They were just skeptical. And one thing they did bring up is that there used to be a bar nearby, and that I think created some disturbances. But I think, you know, as I mentioned earlier, this isn't a bar that's gonna be late night creating this similar noise and disturbances. But besides that, it was just the three factors they really spoke of.
I'm familiar with the area, and I'm not familiar with the bar being in that location. If
Not the
it
exact
happened,
location.
it must have been years ago, whatever
Yeah.
the case might have been. But I've been through the area, and I agree with the owner that he has cleaned up the location. It looks really nice in that area. I think you've done a great job in doing that.
Thank you, sir.
My only opposition would be is just that the council is not satisfied, and I would like to know specifically. I know you noted 3 items here, but is there something else? Do they need more time for you? See if you can continue to do the work that you're doing. That's just my issue. I don't know what the other commissioners think, but that's just how I'm thinking about it. Is there something that we don't know, or?
And it's that's why I asked the question to him, what did they say to him? Because, and I have to, say if there was so much in opposition, I think they should have maybe took the time and come in front of us today of the opposition. We made it available in City Hall to do so as well in room 204. Am I correct, Mr. Attorney Schmidt?
You are correct, except it's room 205.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just want to be accurate on the record in case people.
No, yeah. So,
Am I allowed to speak?
so,
Who's that?
so as soon as I get done, that person can chime in. But I just feel that if they feel that strong of opposition, I think they should have taken the time to come in front of us, not based on one letter. If these other city councilmen and state reps and stuff like that are in opposition, maybe they should have took the time and present themselves. So putting it in somebody else's letter, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me.
Right. You're absolutely right. I agree with you.
Mhm.
I believe it was Ms. Marguerite wanted to speak.
Yes, yes, I am.
Can you
Hi.
turn your camera on, please?
Absolutely. Hi, my name is Margaret Foster Franklin. I do not live near there, but I know there is a school down the street from there as well. My concern with this place being there, I heard him say, or someone say, that the consumption of alcohol will be allowed to exit the building. Then that I would totally be against. I'm also against the fact that there's already a food truck there. It's near a rotary, which is very busy, and there's also another business. Family Dollar is right there. For the food truck, I don't think should be there. I just think it's going to make it even crowded. If you look on the Google map, it doesn't show the food truck. It only shows Dunkin' Donuts and the gas station as well as Family Dollar. So I'm trying to figure out where's the 21 spaces for parking would be, because of course people would need to park if they're going to have their cars, and not everyone parks, but you want to make it safe for people walking as well as for people driving. And my other concern is the fact that I thought I heard someone say that they were going to be allowed to carry it out. I think that's a no. So I would be against that totally.
Right.
And also I want to say that people coming in there, I just came from down there and all the doors were locked and I was not able to get in at City Hall.
City Hall? Oh.
Yes. And I was there way before 5:30 and they were locked. So how can someone come down if the doors are locked?
Okay. I think we can make a note of that and look into that.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. And I'm sorry to hear that. I think the back door is probably open, but I assume you've left. It's not? Okay. All right, we'll address that in the future, and I'm sorry that that happened to you.
Yeah, most definitely. I do agree, and I am concerned with the whole, taking these alcoholic beverages out of the establishment. That is a concern for me as well. Not only the school that is there, there's other churches in the area. But just the fact of, my concern is bringing these alcoholic beverages outside, to go. And I do understand that, the laws and all that, but I'm just really concerned about it. And that's just me. There's the other commissioners.
All right, so I have a question. What's the difference between going into a liquor store or a gas station, buying a beer? What makes you think they're not gonna open that beer, leaving the property? That's just, like I said, I respect everybody's decisions today, but I come from a city where um is way, way more corrupted than here. So for me to come and bring an idea that is only elevating Springfield, I'm not downgrading it. It feels a little harsh that, if y'all really sit back and really think about it, all I've done is positive. So adding alcohol is not gonna be negative. You go to a liquor store, that's all they do. They, as soon as they leave from a property, they're gonna open a bottle in their vehicle or wherever they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna respect your decisions, but it's logic. Like, you go to a liquor store, you leave, you go to a gas station, you leave, you don't know what they do with that liquor. If you guys tell me my liquor has to be sealed, I'll find a way to seal it. Once they leave my property, it's up to them. But it's the same concept. So it's a little harsh that if I get denied today over that, you guys giving it to liquor stores and gas stations, and that's just my opinion. I respect you guys. Thank you for your time.
Right,
I
and
won't speak no
we're
more.
entitled to our own opinions as well.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you understanding that. At no point are we saying that that's a reason for a denial. I'm just expressing how I feel about it. I do understand what you're saying, but you are not, you're not asking for a package store license. So again, my concern is, are these people coming in just, to get something to eat and take that drink with them, or are they just going to come in and buy a drink and go?
The law requires them to buy food with the drink.
Okay.
So,
Any other questions or concerns from the commissioners?
Attorney Golson, could you refresh my memory again? And I know it was just 2-3 minutes ago, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
How's the operation going? Supposed to be again?
If the requirements if to take alcohol to go,
His operation. How, if a person goes in there to buy alcohol, what is it? That is going to be closed coming out, sealed?
yeah, so it has to be in a sealed container that can't be greater than 64 ounces, and they will have to purchase food along with it.
Right. So the food will be considered the sweet stuff that he has, the ice cream or milkshake, whatever it is.
And he has stuff like crepes and other foods like that.
So they buy the alcohol, does he pour it into those other items, or they take it as two separate units?
Two separate units. It would be like a sealed with a plastic top on it, sealing like almost like a pina colada, for example, or something like that. It would just be adding it to the beverages, pina coladas, strawberry smoothies, kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
Madam Chair, is there a possibility that I could just make a recommendation that since this is a fairly new concept for us as well, and there might have been people who could not get in today, as she indicated that the doors were locked, is that we continue this to get more feedback and more information to our next meeting?
Yeah. Um,
I'm just asking the
would
other
you like,
commissioners.
would you like to make that a motion?
Yes, but I wanted to just run it by the other commissioners to see how they felt about that recommendation.
Okay.
Andrew, Commissioner Cade, I agree with you. I think, since we did, even if we had one person who wanted to come in opposition, and with that one person could have been another two other people who wanted to come in and either oppose or for it, but the doors were locked, so we didn't give that party enough, an opportunity to do that. So if you make that motion, I'll be glad to second that, and I think we should give people the opportunity, and also give other people an opportunity to, because like you said, this is a different concept. We're still grasping how this operates and stuff like that. And to be fair to the gentleman, I think we should give that gentleman a fair in which we always do, give a fair hearing, but give ample time and stuff to make this happen. Um, so if you would like to make that motion, I'll be glad to second that and move forward.
Could I just ask one question?
I mean,
Yeah,
Or-
Mr. Estrella, what are your hours of operation?
9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through
Mon-
Monday.
Monday through
Sunday.
Monday
Yeah.
through Sunday. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Madam Chair, I'd like to make that a motion that we continue this until our next meeting.
Second.
And that would be August 13th.
August 13th, right?
Okay. Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Tenosa, yes. Mr. Estrella, what I would suggest is that perhaps you can speak to some of your customers and, you know, have people come in and speak on your behalf. And, you know, that might help as well. Okay?
How would I do this though? So my lawyer, I just give him the information of the
yeah, we can have them, you know, join the Zoom meeting or come to City Hall and speak on your behalf, and we'll touch
problem.
base more about that off when we're
No
off
problem.
Zoom.
Okay. We'll see you on August 13th.
Thank you all for your time.
All
Have a
right,
good
thank
night.
you.
Next item on the agenda is an informational hearing for Power Entertainment LLC, DBA Dewey's Jazz Lounge located at 232 Worthington Street. Kenneth Lumpkin, manager of record, and this is for review of the liquor license and outstanding taxes.
Hello, how we doing?
Good, Kenny, can you turn your camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. I'm in a car right now, but I can use it.
Thank you.
How we doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm well.
Kenny, could you give us an update as to what's going on?
With what?
The license we were supposed to review today. You know, what I know you were looking for another place.
Yep. So still looking. I have a few LOIs that I've sent out to properties, waiting to hear back. I got traction from a property near MGM. I would happy to email you guys that LOI if needed. I'd prefer, given the circumstances of why I'm not at 232 anymore, I'd prefer to keep the addresses and the names of suitors as confidential as possible, seeing what I've already been dealing with previously. But I'm happy to email that over to you guys and not necessarily discuss it here if possible.
Okay.
Kenny, how's it look in that future spot for you? How's it look? how does it look? What's the prospect of that potentially happening? How soon?
Seeing that it's still at the stage of an LOI, and then we need to get to negotiating a lease. I would hate to give you a timeline on it because it's not necessarily within my control.
Okay.
Kenny, what kind of time would you be looking for? I think is what the commission's really trying to find out.
Yeah, and that's once again, it's a tough call, right? We're what 2 months out from our last 3 months out from last time we spoke. I obviously, had to close that out and get everything out of there. So that took up about 60 days. So it's really been the last 30 days that I've been able to get some traction, and I've been able to get some. So maybe if we follow up in another 3 months, I would be at, if not, have a signed lease and or another property secured. We were able to sell the property over at All American. So we have a few things to figure out. All American sold last week, so that's really that was a curveball to figure out what we can or want to do.
Okay.
Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you, guys.
How does the commissioner feel about his petition for another 3 months?
I think it's a fair request. And being the fact that Kenny's been a long time established owner in this area in the city of Springfield, so I think it's a fair request. So
I agree, with the commissioner that it's not easy, to lock something down these days. So 3 months is, definitely fair. I think 3 months is very fair.
I'm in agreement as well, considering the circumstances that he has faced in the past. Absolutely.
So, John, do you want to make that motion, or would you like me to make that motion?
you sound so elegant while doing it. Please continue.
I'd like to make a motion to continue the Power Entertainment LLC DBA Dewey's Jazz Lounge located at 232 Worthington Street. Kenneth Lumpkin, manager of record, for the review of the liquor license and outstanding taxes for another 3 months. That would be
October.
The meeting in October.
It's the 8th and the 22nd.
The 8th, October 8th. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, multiple seconds. Commissioner Kane,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, good luck, Kenny.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you in October.
Yep.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Next item on the agenda is Orchard Card Company, Inc., DBA Orchard Card Company, Inc., located at 421 Main Street, Edwards, Soy, manager of record, and this is regarding tax issues and the special permit and licensing. Mr. Edward? We can't hear you, sir. Still can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Madam Clerk, do you want to skip
Yeah.
Orchard and we'll do Ziggy's and we can circle back and maybe he'll be
Okay.
comfortable by then?
Okay, can you try and figure it out? And we're just gonna move on to the next and we'll come back to you. So try to figure out your volume situation. Okay?
Oh, go
Okay.
ahead, Don.
Next item on the agenda is Ziggy's Jerk Center located at 436 Boston Road. Oral Davy, manager of record, is regarding the 2025 common vic and entertainment licenses. Presently, he does not have a certificate of occupancy due to the issues going on in the building.
I can report that the building department actually issued a cease and desist to Ziggy's on June 13th. And then they were to go back out to re-inspect on June 11th. So they definitely are not in a position where they should be operating. So if they could tell us where they are, that'd be helpful.
Anybody here for Ziggy's? No. I don't think there was anybody here for Ziggy's last meeting either, am I right?
I think you're right.
Okay, so, so they do have a license, Attorney Smith?
No, they
They-
they don't have a an occupancy permit, so no.
Okay. I don't know, what does the commission want to do? I mean, this is the second time,
Yeah, we've been
I
dealing with
believe
this
that,
for a while.
right, that he hasn't been here, doesn't seem like it's important enough to him or them. And obviously, I believe nothing has happened with the repairs to the establishment. So how does the board feel? How would you like to move forward?
What could we do with this? How could we?
It's only on for an informational hearing, Commissioner Ramirez, so there's not really anything that we can do but gather information today. He's not licensed, so it's not like we can put it on for a pre-hearing conference and you know, punish him on the license. So I think continued cease and desists and monitoring the property to make sure that he's not operating without a license is really what we can do. And that's really my office, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So we don't make a motion or vote or anything. Okay,
I
thank
don't think
you.
I don't think anything's necessary, and that, you know, that'll be on my to-do list. And we can go back to Orchard and hopefully Edward's here.
Okay. Edward, can you hear us?
I
Believe so.
Oh, there he is.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yep.
We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Awesome. Hold on a second, please.
Oh,
How about now?
Perfect. Yes.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for waiting. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Sir, can you give us an update with what's going on in regard to the issue with the taxes and the special permit and licensing?
Yes, I work with the code enforcement, the planning department, with the city. The taxes almost paid off. It was a big amount, and I think the balance is like around. I'm on a business plan. I mean, on payment plan. Sorry, and it was a balance, small balance left, probably around 10%. That's all. And I work with the court enforcement. All those issues been cleared, and basically that's all. they tell me I can get licensed.
Do you have a special permit?
Special permit. I work with with the planning department. His application, and they
Okay,
told
so
me
you-
the next meeting will be like in September, but it's possible to like do it earlier because I need a revenue. I need the tax bill came already for August 1st, and I have to pay for 2 lots. I need income.
We don't
Like,
control the special permit, sir. So I mean, but you're telling me you don't have one yet?
Well, who's supposed to like they give me special permit? Can you fill me in, please? Make sure I'm doing everything correct.
We've talked about this before, and I've told you on the record. It's the city council.
City councilor, and I. The city councilor, when I can contact city councilor, and when is going to be next?
Edward, the time to figure this out is not during the meeting when we're all sitting here. The time to figure that out is, in the months between the meeting to get everything in order. And, you've received 3 cease and desists from my office since February 27th. We're now at July 23rd, and you don't have everything in order. So the fact that you don't have revenue is not on this commission. So how are you asking for more? Are you asking for more time to get things in order? And then the commissioners
I
can.
believe so. I believe so. Yes. And can you guide me where I have to go now? Because
You have to, in between the meetings, you have to make phone calls. It's your job to get yourself licensed. We can't walk you through it during a public hearing.
Because I have a hearing, the hearing at the court, and all clear, and they told me I can go get the license.
But you don't have a special permit. Okay, I mean, at this, unless you have additional information, I think we have what we need.
Pardon me?
I think you've answered all our questions. You don't have a special permit, and you still owe taxes, and that's what we were asking.
Yeah, but taxes on the payment plan agreement with the city and with revenue, and like I said, I'm ahead of the payments. If I knew I have to pay the taxes on the payment plan and to 2027. And I could probably, and I paid off sooner because I thought I'm going to pay the interest rate. But for my understanding,
Edward,
I couldn't.
You do not have a special permit, so you can't operate. No matter what your payment plan is with the taxes, if you're telling me you don't have the special permit yet, you can't operate.
I'm not operating. There's no business anyway. And the thing is, who I have to work with about the special permit? Because I went to even a court hearing. I went there, everything clear. They told me I'm all set.
You need to figure this stuff out in between the meetings, okay? And the commission is going to decide whether or not to put this on for a later date or what they want to do. But we can't have you coming to meetings and asking us what to do. That's exactly what you did last time, okay? So you need to figure this out in between the meetings.
Okay. All right. I'll figure it. I'm going to work on it tomorrow again and figure out. And I would like to have a rescheduled meeting then.
Okay. Commissioners, how do you feel about another extension or revisiting in a month or two? Or do we just
My comment is that,
dismiss and have, go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry, you were talking. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, or do we just dismiss it completely and just wait for him to have the special permit and then request a meeting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my comment would have been, that if he does not have some kind of assistance in trying to get his situation cleared and go to the right people, I would think that we just drop it and wait until he, finds someone to get it done for him. Because I don't think he understands, or he's not going to the right places, because we've had this conversation before a number of times.
Okay.
So
Please reschedule. I'm gonna be working on it. I'm gonna take care of it as soon as possible.
So I concur with Commissioner Cade. He needs to seek some type of assistance. I think if he was paying attention to the hearing and see that there's potential attorneys out there that can lead him to the right direction, he can seek that. And who knows when they're going to be able to put him on the agenda to be heard in front of the city council. So that's the other issue. We're at the end of July. I don't know what the city council has on their agenda, when they're gonna be able to put them on. That's be another question. So do we continue it for a month and a half, 2 months? I think we just close it or dismiss it and let him come back to us when he's able to have all that information, because like I said, we don't know when the city council will be able to put him on the agenda to be heard.
Right.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay. Then I'll make a motion to dismiss the Orchard Card Company Inc., DBA Orchard Card Company, located at 421 Main Street. Edwards Forsoy, manager of record, until he has obtained the special permit and then can request another meeting.
Second.
Commissioner Kay,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Edward, so we're not gonna give you another meeting date. You have to figure out how to get to city council, have your meeting, and once you have your special permit, then you can request to come back in front of us. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Take care.
God bless you.
Yep.
I'd like to suggest that we go to the final hearings and maybe leave the new business for afterwards.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So next item is a Section 77 final hearing for Blaze Restaurant Inc., DBA Island Blaze Restaurant, located at 708 Main Street. Guy Seymour Wilson, manager of record, and we looking for an update as to when is the grand opening? When is the opening? Anybody here for Blaze Restaurant? No. I know last time he was here, he said he was very close to opening. So do we continue till our next hearing? Yes. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to continue the Blaze Restaurant Inc., DBA Island Blaze Restaurant, located at 708 Main Street. Guy Moore Wilson, manager of records, to our next meeting on August 13th. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Next item is Lasuk Hookah Lounge LLC, DBA Lasuk Hookah located at 1 Worthington Street, Genesis Pool Hall, manager of record. Let's see, Genesis. Hi, Genesis, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Right. So Genesis, we're looking to, for you to give us an update. I know that, you're not at, Lasuk anymore.
Yeah, so we're hoping to relocate by next month. So yeah, like about 3 to 4 weeks. We're looking at 2 different places, but we still haven't decided which one we're gonna take. But that's where we are right now.
So you haven't made up your mind as to which one of the two places, but you're hoping to be open in 4 weeks? Did I
Yeah,
hear right?
yeah.
I think realistically, it'll be a little longer than that.
Well, yeah, probably a little longer, yeah, because we have to move everything and organize. But hopefully in like about a month we are gonna have the place, but probably we won't open until probably another month.
Okay. Questions from the commissioners? None. Then I like to, so what you're saying is probably a month between the time that you decide who you're going with, and then another month to put everything together. So would it be fair to say extend it for another 3 months to give you enough time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You have anything in September?
We do. Give me a second.
For September meetings, I have the 10th and the 24th, Genesis.
Let's do the 10.
The 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to continue the final hearing for the Section 77 final hearing for Lasuk Hookah Lounge LLC, DBA Lasuk Hookah located at 1 Worthington Street, Genesis Pool Hall manager of record. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
I abstain.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, we'll see you September 10th.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. So the next item on the agenda is the new business, and that is the new application for outdoor alcoholic beverages service. Did the commissioners have an opportunity to go over and review the application?
Yes.
Yeah.
Attorney Smith, have you had any feelers on the other departments in question on this application and how they feel about it?
Yes, so they were part and parcel of developing the form, and they were all met with and involved. And in fact, Public Works is actually, receiving one of the forms, and so they were very involved. And it's actually their form that we're using for their portion of it.
In which I find that it was very good that we including other departments in some of these decisions on, having to approve or disapprove of some of these outside situations. And I think I commend you for that because I think getting other entities involved in the situation instead of just basing it on just on us. We don't know what they got going on, and they might be able to pipe in and said, no, we can't do this. It's too large. It's whatever. It's gonna impede traffic. It's going to cause parking situations. So I myself I like the application. I think it's a good one, and I appreciate that you took the time to develop something like this. And I'm in favor of it. So it's up to my fellow commissioners and how they feel about it. But I think I feel it's an outstanding job by yourself. I I'm good.
I feel the same way. I read it. And it looks really good to me. And I do, points you made are they're valid, good points. So Commissioner Cade.
No, I'm just gonna say after all the steps that it takes to complete the application, so we're making the final say on this. After we go through the application and determine whether we would like to say yes or no. So I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay. Maria?
Yeah, agreement. A lot of time and effort was put into that, obviously, and absolutely, I'm in agreement.
Okay. Okay. Then I'd like to make a motion to approve the new application for outdoor alcoholic beverage services. There a second? Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes.
Well, thank you, everyone.
You did a very good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next item on the agenda is administrative review of incident reports. It's an incident for Rose. This was an incident on July 12th, 2025. Officer Anderson, can you speak a little bit about the incident?
Yeah, so the complainant stated that she attended the Rose Lounge, observed an ex-boyfriend. Then the ex-boyfriend left. She then left the establishment. Then they had a little altercation, where the complainant then hit the ex-boyfriend, and then he in turn hit her and pushed her to the ground. She then proceeded to make a report, I think later on in the day at like 9 p.m., where officers reported to Bay State, where she sustained like minor injuries, cuts, scratches to her hands and elbows. I attempted to call her. Phone just went to like a disconnected tone. Attempted a couple more times. At the time, I did try to contact Miss Fiore, the manager of record, for the establishment. She did not respond. I did this week get in touch with her. She stated that the establishment that day was slow. So she said everyone was out and left the establishment. She closed by 12:30.
Okay, but if I understand this correctly, the altercation happened outside the establishment.
Correct.
Do we know where outside the establishment?
No.
So it could have been up the street.
Correct. It was very vague.
It could have been in West Side. It could have been in Agawam.
Right.
So, and then she decided, maybe 18 hours, 20 hours later?
Yes, there was a large gap in time for reporting.
So even with that time frame, it's not telling me anything that it happened inside the establishment. So if us doing anything, and I feel anything to Rose about this or anything, it's there's no evidence it's happened inside. So what I'm saying. So I motion for no action.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second,
Commissioner Cade,
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you, Officer Anderson.
No problem.
Okay, then, do we have anything else that we might want on the agenda for upcoming meetings? I do have a question on Potbellies. Is Potbellies closed? Are they still,
They closed.
okay, did they turn in the license?
I'll double check, but I believe they did.
Okay.
Because we talked to them way back when we were doing the late night hearings, and the owner came in and just said, "No, we're done." So,
Okay.
and that was a while ago now, but I can double check that for you.
Okay, and I know last meeting I mentioned, was it Tu Casa on White Street? Do we know if they turned in that license? I know it was a little
I don't want to
confusing.
misspeak because my memories, but I believe they were vandalized. That's why they're boarded up and they're in the process of getting it repaired.
Okay, because I think the last time before the last time, that we spoke, I think she had closed and sold it to someone else, but the health department had gone by and they had a hole in the roof. That was leaking into the kitchen. So, and we only found out because the new owner had gone to the license office. So, I think we were asking for the licensee to come in and let us know why the transfer didn't take place, if there was going to be a transfer, and if not, then why, she didn't turn in the license.
Okay, so I'll look into that and we will bring them in.
Okay.
We were just there doing something for our office, and they were looked like they were renovating the outside. I don't know what the actual business was, but they were renovating the outside or painting. I don't know what they were doing, but
Okay.
closed.
So he may be fixing
Yes.
the place. Okay. All right, thank you. Well, if no one
What
has anything else.
may I ask, in September, our meeting, second meeting in September, what date is that?
The 24th.
So
Are you gonna be out of town?
Yes, if you consider West Springfield out of town.
Biggie, you will be wearing your other hat.
Yes. Yes, it's and as we're getting ready for it, it's gonna be a nice, busy
Biggie year.
yes. We have some good entertainment coming. We have some new food vendors and stuff like that. Things are getting moved around. So it's gonna be a busy
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, will the construction be done?
No, they're gonna
and
hold
then-
off. They're gonna hold off on it. And start right back up in the first.
Oh,
week
okay,
of October.
okay. I was wondering where they're gonna finish. Yeah.
They actually told us that doesn't look like to be done till spring of 27.
Wow. That's crazy.
So I find another way to get home because I feel that I'm gonna lose an axle or something like that out of my car going up and down that street.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah. Yep.
Right.
I think
Well,
my brakes or something's gonna, it just,
Yeah, it's terrible.
something's gonna give.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else? No. Okay, then I'd like to make a motion to adjourn at 6:47 PM. There a
Second. Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good
Thank you,
evening.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone.